do a little video, walk around, a little background and history on a governor that I have here. This governor was patented by a Mr. W.F. Spacke, S-P-A-C-K-E. Patent number given there. Patent was granted in 1898 on the 14th of June, and Mr. Spacke lived in Indianapolis, Indiana. He apparently was quite an entrepreneur and businessman. He had business connections with Carl Fisher, who of course was one of the driving forces behind the Indianapolis Motor Speedway. Spacke worked previously for Sinker Davis Company in Indianapolis. This governor was probably used on a fairly large stationary steam engine. The governor, of course, is the brains of any mechanical thing, engines, steam engines, phonograph type players, anything where one wants to keep a steady revolutions per minute, RPM, for whatever it is one is powering. This has about a 6-inch diameter flat belt pulley, which is the driven pulley. The grease cup here, screw down, greases this shaft here, keeps it lubricated. This particular governor is about 17.5 inches high and about 15 inches wide. It weighs about 35 pounds. It's 2 flyball governor. The governors all work on the principle of centrifugal force. As the governor is driven and spins round and round, the faster it goes, the weights are pulled. The weights would be pulled out, and it would open up the valves, and the steam engine case would let in more steam to keep the power up and the RPM steady. As it slows down, the balls collapse, and that opens up the valve for more steam to come in. As it's going faster, the balls fly out further. That's why they call it fly ball governor, and less steam would be let in. This would not travel at a very high speed, actually, even when they're being driven. I've been wanting to get a governor similar to this for a long time, and I passed on several over the years, but when this one came up, I thought it was just about what I'd been looking for, and so I have picked it up, and what I want to do with it is, when I get it all squared away here, I want to power it with a flat belt, with one of my scale model antique gasoline engines. I think I have one or more that will power this, just something to see movement in the toy, so something to play with, and it will be a governor that doesn't actually govern the machine that's being driven by the flat belt connection there. Well, we'll see how this all goes here. I got a little more work and tweaking to do on it, and then one of these days when it warms up, I want to hook it up and see how it goes. Hopefully it'll spin round and round. So there's a little bit of background, a little bit of history on a governor, and you can see how the word governor has been applied in politics, and meaning, a person that governs, that controls. So that's what a governor does. This is the kind of governor I think I like. Not really political. Well, there's Mr. Spacke's governor. I'll show the patent date that's cast right into it. It's difficult to read, but maybe you can see it there. Patented June 14th, 1898. Fly ball governor, two ball governor. Sorry, a little bouncy on my video here, but there you go.